every, every, every year, we set up New Year goals. We set up New Year's resolutions. And every year, some of us capable, very smart, successful people, we fail. Is it because we can't do it? Nah. It's because the mindset of us and those around us, our mindset. Sometimes we don't have the right support around us. We don't have the right support around us to knock out our goals. In this episode, here's help for you in your New Year's resolutions. Without further ado, I'm Tony, and I have a passion for cultivating successful people. Now I'm a veteran, and I'm happy to serve. Oh, nah, you gonna salute me. You gonna salute me. Thank you, I appreciate that. Salute to you as well. And I have a gift for getting results and also helping others to get results. So if you have a goal you're trying to achieve, if you want to build a better mindset, or you just simply want to elevate, then stand by. This is Cultivation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much in advance for your time. I'm not a life guru. I'm just not afraid to share my experiences. And hey, this is free advice now. It's free advice. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for all my subscribers thus far. Please remember to comment, like, share, subscribe to my page. Check me out on my podcast directories, on your favorite podcast directories. I have links all in my descriptions and whatnot. You can go check those out. I'm working on my website. I'm going to have that one out pretty soon. Maybe even start up like a Facebook page as well. Maybe even an Instagram page in the near future and whatnot. But I thank you so much for the support so far. So thank you. So moving on. Cultivation, episode 16. Knock out your goals now. This is help for your New Year's resolutions. And I have some simple advice to help you achieve most goals that people want to achieve. You're going to accomplish your resolutions this year. You know that, right? You're going to accomplish your resolutions this year. And this is how, because you'll be able to identify the things that motivate you. You'll be able to identify the things that demotivate you. You'll be able to identify, or you'll be prepared to fail, right? You won't limit what you can do. You'll easily break down your goals, and you'll party up, right? And I'll explain that a little bit later. You'll party up with those around you. Following this simple math, you're going to do big things in 2022. Easily. Trust me. Now, like I said, it's about your mindset now. If you want to do it, you can do it. Trust me. Now, moving on. Identifying what motivates you. What motivates you to achieve your goal? Now, hold up. Before we continue, let's go back to what motivate means. Honestly, I really don't like the word motivate. I hate the word motivate. I think we use that shit up. And to where motivate really don't mean much. So, let's use some other words, right? So, let's use something like arouse, excite, fire up, instigate, move, provoke. Shout out to Miriam on that, by the way. You have to find out what insert your favorite word, you. Right? You have to find out. Insert your favorite word, you. All those words I just put up. When you find out whatever that is, every time that you go towards your goals, take that with you. Keep that in mind. It could be a physical representation of some sort. A picture, a letter, a momentum, something like that. Something to jumpstart your motivation, right? You get you a picture, put it on your refrigerator. Every time you go about your business and whatnot, you take a look at that, whatever it might be, right? So that's just a little something to help you jumpstart your motivation. Also, if you want to jumpstart your motivation, you can check out my episode 12, Jump and Start Your Motivation. If you really, really want to jumpstart your motivation, right? Just go check my episodes on that one. Now, moving on to identifying what demotivates you. Something that demotivates you. After you identify what motivates you, now it's time to think about what don't do it for you. And so, in my experience, one thing I can say about things that demotivate you, you just gotta distance yourself from it. Really, it's that simple. Just distance yourself from it. Now, I understand that sometimes it be our friends and our family. A lot of times it be our friends and family. Let's be honest, right? In the case of your loved ones, your friends, just let them know. Just let them know. Just let them know. I mean, you don't got to be rude, but you got to let them know. And if you honest with them, and if they really love you, they really care about you, they gonna listen. Sometimes your goals are not their goals, all right? And if they really, really rock with you, if they really, really love with you, they'll understand. They'll understand. And in 2022, if you are not supportive of a person's goals, if you are not supportive of a person achieving their goals, you toxic. So think about that. All right? You don't want to be toxic. Next up, be prepared to fail. Someone else that's toxic is you. If you think you're about to breeze through this, if you ain't about to breeze through this, trust me. If you think you're about to accomplish all this with no issues, you're in trouble, man. You slipping, you bugging. Trust me. You're about to be in trouble and you're going to set yourself up for disappointment. Here's a fact of life. You're going to fail. You will fail. Especially when you go into your New Year's resolutions. You're going to fail, right? It's not about the L's you take when you're trying to get what you want. It's not about the L's you take. But it's about the effort that you put towards whatever it is you want. If you don't use effort, you know what's going to end up happening? You're going to end up failing. You're going to be tight, probably start blaming everybody else. When in reality, it's just that you don't understand, man. You don't understand that you programmed to do the opposite of whatever your goals is, right? You already have habits. We already have our habits. Some of our problems are already too big. Some of our situations are too complex. So that's my take on that, right? Think about it. If you set a goal and you say, all right, my New Year's resolution is I'm running 3 miles every day, guaranteed. That sounds good. That 3 miles is a lot too. I ain't even gonna hold you. I mean, 3 miles is a whole bunch. That's a whole bunch. But you say that, right? You get outside, you find out it's real brick outside, right? Real brisk. Cold as I don't know what outside, right? Maybe you don't have the right shoes. Or maybe you just start running and your body's like, look, man, I only got like half a mile in me. And if that's the case, do half a mile. Do half a mile and keep on pushing, doing that half a mile and keep on building up. Keep on building up. Oh, damn. Keep on building up until you can get that 3 miles, man. But if you say, damn, I can't do 3 miles, oh well. You're not going to get where you want to be. You're not going to get where you want to be with that, man. Right? Think about it. Let's say you want to save $3,000 by March. This March coming up. And let's say things start coming up left and right. You put $30 here, $70 there. But stuff is coming up. It just keep on coming up. March come, you only save like $500, right? Now that's a $2,500 difference right there, right? So think about that. Do you just say, all right, well, oh well, looks like I ain't gonna make $3,000? No, not at all. Not at all. 3 bands is 3 bands. I don't care what nobody say, right? 3 bands is 3 bands. So what you do sometimes in that case, you adjust your goals, and that's okay. You adjust your goals and you move on. Accept your shortcomings and move on. Moving on to not limiting what you can accomplish. Speaking of moving on, man. Oh man. I was watching my 600 pound life. And I can't lie, that's like one of my favorite shows. And I'm not gonna hold you. I be dying. I'm sorry. I be dying, man. I'm sorry. I do be laughing. I can't lie. But I do be rooting for them. I root for them because I know they can achieve the goals that they setting, right? I know it. And I even watch the shows where they get their stuff together. I really love that, man. I do celebrate with them, but I do laugh. I'm sorry, man. Right? Sometimes they be having these goals, right? They be walking. They do something like they gonna walk from the bedroom to the mailbox. Most people mailbox is right outside their door, right? So it's not that far, right? And they were like, I can't do it, you know. Ah, 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 oh God, oh God, I'm gonna die, oh God. And they just really can't do it. And when I see it, it's like, damn, you just spent the last few years walking to the door to get the grub hub. But I bet money if they say, come to the mailbox and get your food, or I'm dipping, you ain't getting nothing. They gonna be running, jetting. They gonna yo, I'm telling you. And that's crazy. But and but anyway, sometimes when it comes to our goals, we allow our minds to tell us what we can do and what we can't do. You have the ability to make yourself do what you have to do, and you have the ability to make yourself not do what you have to do. Anybody dealing with weight issues, man, respectfully, I apologize, man. I ain't trying to offend nobody, man. Sure, I got issues too, man. So my bad, man. Like, just a little joke, man. So, but moving on, to easily breaking down your goals. Going to easily break down your goals. So we talked about the ability to make yourself do something or not do something. This is the same ability that makes your goals simple and easy to break down, right? This is the goal that helps you this is the ability that helps you simplify your goals by breaking them down, right? Breaking down goals for me, after a while, throughout the years, it got really simple for me. I remember I was going through some stuff. I went to see the chaplain. He basically like a military psychologist, just without the psychologist certifications and all that stuff, right? And most people, for some reason, they think like, he's some guy with a big cross on his chest, strapped up with Bibles, and he'd be trying to baptize everybody. Nah, he just some regular dude. But anyway, me and him talked, right? And he said to attack my issues as if how I approach eating an elephant. And at first, I'm like, I mean, and I really didn't get it at first, but I sat down and I simmered on it a bit, and I really started to get it, right? So, for those of you who don't know what an elephant is, right, it's a huge animal, right? And you're not gonna just bite the shit out the elephant, right? You're not gonna take a bite out of him, you're not gonna do that, right? You're just gonna all right. Let's open your mind up a little bit, right? Like, let's say we don't have to cook it and all that. It's already cooked or whatever, right? You're gonna eat an arm. You're gonna eat a leg. You're gonna eat like a trunk or whatever, and so on and so forth, right? So, what he meant, like we were talking about my life issues and stuff like that, but I understood what he meant on it, and he meant no matter how big my issues were, I can resolve them by dealing with them little by little, So that really worked. Same thing with your goals, pretty much. In my profession right now, currently, I'm really qualified. And I know some people be hating. It's all good. They be hating, but it's all good. It's all good, all right? But I'm qualified. And this is what I do, right? This is what I do. We have something called PQSs, right? This is what I do for my qualifications. We have something called PQSs, Personnel Qualification Standards. It's basically a sheet of brief descriptions of standards. It's of standards of a qualification a person they have to show that they have knowledge in, and it's usually in the form of a lot of line items, and it's a whole bunch of them. So what I do with those, I create lists. I create lists because especially I don't like the way that they set up, But me, I create lists of each of them, right? And what I do, I take like 3 line items and stuff like that at a time. And I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna do 3 on Monday, 3 on Wednesday, 3 on Friday. Next up, after I get all that done, right? After the whole sheet and whatnot is done, I do a board, demonstrate that I got the knowledge, and then boom, I'm qualified. That's my secret. Well, I also talk with people a lot too, man. And me, I'll be honest, man. I be keeping it a stack with people. I let them know, like, hey, man, I don't know this at all. Like, I'm dumb. Can you help me out with this? And what they gonna do? Kill me? Nah. I mean, they probably clown me a little bit, but guess what? They always let me know what's up, and I learn. So, if you ask me, I think I'm winning on that aspect, and you can too. So when it comes to your goals, don't worry about the big picture so much. Don't worry about the big picture so much. Focus on the process, and you'll be all right. Next up is party up. When I say party up, it's one process, right? This partying up is one process that's worth mentioning that a lot of people don't really talk about. And it's called partying up. Now, I'm not talking about celebrating, right? We didn't even do anything yet. We didn't do anything. The year just started. What you celebrating for? Relax. We're not talking about that. All right? I'm talking about linking up with people and utilizing resources around you. And we know when it comes to people, they are the most valuable resources that we have. Shawn Michaels. All right? Now, hold on. I'm talking about WWF Shawn Michaels. If you know, you know. Shawn Michaels, HBK, he was legendary. My man was legendary. You hear me? He was legendary. HBK, legendary. Right? He hit you with the sweet chin music. You knocked out. 1, 2, 3. It's over. It's over. Referee hitting the bell on you. That's it. Right? I grew up with this funny story. I grew up with this dude named Drew. Right? One day, I think it was Easter Sunday. No, I'm going to lie and say it was. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, I think it was Easter Sunday, right? Right? We used to all play WWF. And this chick named Sharita, she came through. And he really liked her. Like, really liked her. He had a bad for her, right? She came through. She had the Mary Poppins dress on with the sleeves, baggy sleeves, Looked like she could fly or float in the air and whatnot. Drew, he had the penny loafers on with the high waters, a real Michael Jackson fit. So she came through, and she really wanted to be around us too. Like me and my group of guys, like it was like the baddest kids there, man. All of our pops and all of our dads and whatnot, preachers and whatnot. Like we were terrible, man. So, but everybody liked us, everybody. They always rocked with us. They loved us. So she came through. My man Drew hit her with the sweet chin music. Bow! Took her head off. I was like, damn, she was all crying or whatnot. Felt bad. But anyway, Shawn Michaels, by himself, he was fire. I wanted to be Shawn Michaels. You hear me? So, when he got with Triple H, X-Pac, what's my man other name? The Road Dogg guys. When he became that, when they became DX, listen, man. When DX happened, man, you ain't know D-Generation X? You ain't know D-Generation X? Yo, everybody knew D-Generation X, man. They made Monday Night, what is it? Monday Night Raw is War or War is Raw, something like that, right? They made that. And Monday Night ratings for WWF was going crazy, man. And they killed me when they said, and if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. Everybody, you finished it. You finished it. Everybody, suck it. Everybody did it, man. Everybody did that, man. That's how big Partying Up was. That move was so big for them, man. That move was so big for them, man. Like it was these battle rappers, this battle rap group that was formed, man. Right, that's how big it was. This battle rap group was formed, and they called NWX. Right now, they stole it from DX and NWO. Right, they mixed the two up, but still, right. One of the rappers, K Shine, one of the rappers named K Shine. He was good. But he would have shaky performances. Like he would like some of his performances, like it would look like he wasn't prepared much, right? Now before the group, he was just a good battle rapper. He was just a good rapper. Nothing crazy going on. But he was good. He was really dope. Now when he joined some other rappers, they had different personalities. One like I guess he got knocked out and his tooth was gone or whatever, and everybody just get on him for that. But he got like a lot of status and whatnot, real cool, always like consistent. And then another one, he was like real fat dude, or people always getting on him, but like his flow was nasty and whatnot. But and it's a whole bunch of other dudes. I mean, honestly, I ain't even gonna lie, I don't even know them like that, but it's a lot of them, right? So anyway, he started to get more money. He started to have better performances. I mean, he was dope. He'd be like, before you let that thing up and brain, you better call first. Tell me what's your favorite candy. Starburst. This is real. Harley rap. I pull a strap under your chin. Party hat. Like he was really like fire. Nah, and I'm probably butchering his stuff too. I don't think he be rapping like that for real. I know he said some of that, but my man be rapping so fast, I don't really even know what he be saying for real. But my bad, man. But he was also on ESPN. He a battle rapper and he on ESPN. And he ain't talking about shooting buckets now. He's not talking about shooting buckets. You know what I'm saying? So, but the point in all that right there, right, is he got with his group. He got with a group of people. They put their resources together. They all grew together. They all grew together. So that's my point on that. Now I got a saying that I stole from I stole it from off of the wall at some smoke room I was in. I can't lie, I did. And my bro LJ, he always be stealing it from me now. Every chance he get, he kind of make it sound better than me. But it said, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. And I remember I read that and I took that with me, man. I really took that with me because it was really powerful, man. So partying up is really important for those reasons. Now, with identifying your motivators and your demotivators, being prepared for the failures that you will take, not limiting yourself, easily breaking down your goals, and also partying up and getting support from those around you, by the way. You have a huge advantage in fulfilling your New Year's resolutions. The rest is up to you. It just take a mindset. And if you have trouble with your mindset and whatnot, I read a pretty good book, and I recommend that book to you. Link will be in the description box. This book is called Mindset. It's by an author called Carol S. Dweck. That book right there changed my life, man. I used to be super, super, super terrible. But that book changed my life, man. And it taught me to get a lot of success, like a lot of success. Before that, terrible. Trust me. You know, now look at me. I got awards all in the back here. I got, plaques all in the back. I got stuff everywhere, man. I mean, this is just stuff you can see. I don't want to start bragging and whatnot, but, I mean, I get, I'm validated out here. I'm just saying. But anyway, right? That's all the advice that I have for today. That's all the advice I have for today. Now, my challenge this week, right? Gonna have this challenge this week. I have a subreddit, and I have a subreddit in my description. I'm gonna put it in my description. Now, this one is not for the weak of heart. It's not for the weak of heart, but it may help you. It may help you because you might be doing something you never did before, and it'll be good for you. Okay? Next up, tune in to the next episode. I need some feedback on this next one. So I'm working on which episode I'm gonna make up, right? So here's the two, right? How important is it to give people space? Or in 2022, you have a friend who's the opposite sex. And to be honest, that one might get me shot. But it's all good though. Right? That's all good. Now, we finally come to an end. And if you made it this far, I gotta say I really appreciate you, man. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your patience. If I offended anybody, pardon me. Pardon me. Like I said, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for your support. This is Cultivation. Now download this and more episodes on your favorite podcast directories. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. And stay in tune with me. And you'll be able to get more free advice wherever you need it, whenever you need it, right? So again, I say, download this and more episodes on your favorite podcast directory. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. Stay in tune with me so you can get your free advice, man. I got the advice. I'm here for you. Now, no further entries this page. Tony Tone, out. Look what I have, already struggled. I need it bad. Play me like chess, I'm on your ass. I need it back. Too many days, too many tears, lost on the streets, too many nights.